right, what's going on, guys? So, I got Joshua and Jamie here with me today, and we are fishing the other pond at our Uncle Billy's, and we haven't fished this one in a while. It hadn't been on the channel in almost a year, so we got a really cool video idea today. We're gonna do random name generator, see who gets to pick first. You can go ahead and start that.
Pick first for what? Explain, sir.
So that's what I'm gonna say. So we are doing a 3-bait challenge. There is 15 baits to choose from that we have listed out on Joshua's phone. The name, which Joshua got first, he will get to pick from any of those 15 baits first, and then spin it again to see who goes second. And then it'll be me or Jamie going second, and it'll keep going like that in that order until all the baits are picked. There should be 6 baits left over.
Jamie gets second pick. You are last pick, my friend.
All right.
I don't want to go first.
So it's a little bit of pressure being the first pick. So there's 15. So go to that list.
Pick the first 3.
No, you get to pick one. And then it goes to you to pick one, and then it goes to me to pick one.
I have a feeling. We all fish different, so...
I mean, I really think... that
we're all going to end up getting what we want.
So let me read the options off for us real quick.
Okay, I got you. You have bladed jig, normal jig, a Texas rig, wacky rig, willow blade spinnerbait, lipless crankbait, normal crankbait, a mep spinner, jerkbait, topwater frog, a buzzbait, a spook topwater, swim bait,
which is a soft plastic swim bait,
and then a jointed swim bait like a bluegill or something, like a hard plastic jointed swim bait.
All right, well. And the objective, so what we're doing is an hour time limit. You have to catch a fish on all 3 of your baits. So you get one on, move to the next bait. Once you get through all 3, you can use any of the 3 baits you've got to catch the most fish you can in an hour. Once that time limit's up, whoever has the most fish, as long as you've caught one on all 3 of your baits, wins the challenge. So Joshua, what are you going with? I got a good feeling of what I think he's going to do, and I know that I don't want that, so I'm like...
Willow blade spinner.
Whoa! All right, that's not what I thought he was going to go with. All right, so put a mark beside it. So, Jamie, you're second. What you got?
Bet y'all can't guess.
I probably guess.
Texas rig worm.
Texas rig worm. All right. So, me... I'm going with the jig.
Bladed or a normal jig?
Regular jig. Just a regular old flipping jig.
Ah, crap. Oh, Lord. Go jerkbait.
I knew he was going to go with that. All right, so jerkbait.
Bladed jig.
Bladed jig. Mep spinner.
Is that on the list?
Yes, it is.
Wait a minute, did I forget the buzzbait?
No, the buzzbait's on. No, it's in my bag.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Buzzbait.
Buzzbait. Oh, gosh. All right, so let him know what's left now.
So there is wacky rig, lipless crankbait, normal crankbait, topwater frog, spook, a soft plastic swim bait, and a tube jig, and a jointed swim bait.
Nobody's picked any of the top waters, right?
He just picked a buzzbait. But a frog and a spook are left.
Since I've got it tied on, I'm going to go with the frog.
All right. Dilly.
It's probably not the best time to throw top water anyway, but...
So...
If it was afternoon, it'd be a different story.
Yeah,
and it's not as hot. It's cloudy.
Yeah, so I've got a jig and what now? Meps?
You have a jig and, yes, a mep spinner. I join the top.
I know what I should have picked.
I know what I'm going to pick, wacky rig, because I got to have something with a worm.
Yep.
All right, so just to go back over it, Joshua is going with...
dual willow blade spinnerbait, a jerkbait, and a buzzbait.
Jamie has...
Texas rig worm, bladed jig, and...
the Froggo. And I am running with the regular jig, mep spinner, and a wacky rig. So, broad horizons, for all of us. We kind of got every, pond fishing technique that we've been using covered.
Now you watch. Me and him will both be stuck on topwater bite because it's the middle of the afternoon.
I mean, it's very possible. I mean, the water. So this is really cool too. We haven't been back here in over a year, and water's super clear. I guess he's put bluestone in it to get rid of the moss. It looks pretty clear too, because there's not a lot of fields that can dump down in this to get mud. I mean, really any of these baits could fire off. I really think we can catch one on all the baits that we picked. I don't think that's going to be a problem. It's just, are we going to have one bait specifically that's going to just burn them up and be able to keep them coming? Because, I mean, it's like we said, most fish in an hour, you have to catch one on each of your 3 baits. That's about as simple as it gets. So we're going to get re-rigged here, get everything figured out, and then we're going to get a time limit set up. Me and Joshua are actually going to be filming today, so we'll have a second camera angle, so that'll be kind of cool. But yeah, so we're going to get rigged up and see what we got. All right, guys, everything's rigged. We're getting ready to start a time limit. Good grief, that was a stance right there, boy. All right, so our time limit, have to catch a fish on all 3 baits. Most fish caught at the end of the hour wins the challenge. Y'all ready?
What do we win?
Just
Gotcha.
just the satisfaction of winning.
Just winning.
Just winning, because we're all friends here.
I'm not.
Do I get a participation?
I don't work with
You don't
you
get
two.
crap.
I'm not a friend. I'm just here to be here.
Okay. All right, guys. We just started our timer. Getting ready to go after it. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to bust one really quick on them with this Meps. I kind of thought I'd already bust one off of this Meps, just off of this. I should have walked down here to the water. I might have chose something different with the rattle in it. Too late now. He's about to bust one, I know it. Spinnerbait. First one with the harness, spinnerbait in the books. Time to switch. There's one, little guy.
No.
Number 2, wacky rig. Little guy, but that'll get the job done. I'm gonna go ahead and get this set back up for in a minute if I want to try to throw it some more. But all we got left now is the swim jig, and then we can fish with whatever we want for the next hour. We're looking good, boys. We're looking good. Jamie just caught one. He's got one down. So frog is out of the way for Jamie. Joshua has the I can't even think. What do you have knocked out? Spinnerbait. And I've got the wacky rig and the Meps done. So there we go. Jamie is hauling in number 3. Was that on the worm?
Yeah.
That's not good.
First cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, this batch of fish doesn't have hooks in its mouth. It doesn't have hook holes.
I'm telling you, they ain't been thrown at.
These teeth are sharp.
All right, so Jamie just caught his third, so he's through all his baits. So now he's free to do what he wants. We're on our last one, which is a swim jig. I just switched to a Guggen Grass Hero. There we go. And he come off. Of course he did. Come off. No, I'm on the jig. I already got one on a wacky. I'm on my third right now. There it is. Ah! Stop it. Done got hooks in my leg. Quit it. Ah! First one on the ducket reel. Got freaking hook in the inside of my leg. On the jerk bait. There we go. We're moving up. There we go. Number 3. Finally, number 3. All right, it's time to go grind them out now. I'm gonna put this jig down. I'm gonna pick them off with these two right here. All in this corner. Number 4. Oh, where's it going? Ah! That was a good one. First one. Tie ball game. There we go. Tournament update. New leader. There we go on the maps. Spinnerbait time.
Oh yeah, he can use whatever he wants now.
It's on. All right, guys. Just made a bait change. It's still 6 to 5 to 3. 4-minute warning right now. I just looked at the timer.
Go for it.
The bait change, the first cast. That's what I'm talking about. Ah. There we go, guys. Bait change paid off.
Heard it. 3-pounder. Lieutenant Dan.
There's a good one.
What you got?
Big one.
New pond record?
Possibly. It's big. Please, Lord, let it stay on. Stay on. Yes, sir. Not the pond record, but that's a 3-pounder. Barely had him too. Hook came out when I got my hand on his mouth. That's number 8.
There it is. Spinnerbait had to pay off sometime.
Honestly, as quick as you caught one over on that dam with one, I thought you were gonna be a freaking on fire. All right, guys. So timer just went off. I won. I got 8. Jamie's got 5. Joshua's got 4. They're suggesting we extend the time. We got plenty of time to fish. I don't have to be home for another 2 hours. So I say we do 30 minutes. 30-minute shootout. Bonus time, 30-minute shootout. Most fish wins. We all have caught them. We can use whatever bait we want of the 3 we got.
Or do you want to start with what we got?
We're going to start with what baits we got. Or, I mean, what fish we got.
Talking about score.
The score is what it is. Y'all got to run me down. All right, so I've got 8. It's 5 and 4. We're going to do 30-minute shootout. I think I got enough battery on my phone to film that. So I think we're going to be in good shape. So, all right, we're going to extend it. So let's do it. All right, guys. So I just made a stupid cast and got hung up. So broke off my white maps, but got chartreuse here, 5/0. I think it's gonna be a game changer. We're gonna get tied on and see if we can get after them.
Your pole exaggerates a lot.
Number 9. There we go. The goat!
This is your pond, Dylan.
Number 10.
I'll find some that I can pull out.
I feel like you could pull out a couple really quick. Oh. A solid one. I threw it in between the poles. Yep. Number 11. Maps is doing work. He choked it. 3 in a row.
I ain't got nothing like that to throw in.
Number 13. That's 3 in a row. Off his freaking, off of these poles. As soon as I get past these poles, they're smoking it. I mean,
Time's about up, right? I'm tired of this torture.
number 14. That's 4 in a row, guys. I mean, a clinic. Ah! Well, I just did myself in. All right, guys. Well, the timer's up, and I had 14. Jamie had 6. Joshua had 4. I'd like to thank my sponsors. The Iowa Reels, Fishing Syndicate Rods, Beyond Braid, Strike King Mono Solutions, Contra Mono, and Mr. Meps himself brought home the dub today. Caught them on 3 different colors of Meps. Was able to get 1 on jig. That's all we needed. Had to get past it, and caught 1 on wacky rig. But this thing put in work. We caught 4 in a row. All right, guys. So that ends the challenge there. We ended up all together doing an 1.5 hour time limit, and it's pretty cool. We caught quite a few. I ended up with 14 in the tournament. Joshua, I think, had what, 4 or 5? 5, and Jamie had, I think, 6 or 7. But yeah, it was pretty fun. We all caught fish on every bait we chose, and then we fished around for a little while afterwards without the cameras rolling. We caught quite a few. I ended up with 22 overall. I think Jamie had like 17, and I think he ended up with 14 overall, something like that.
12, 14.
So yeah, we ended up catching quite a bit more after we stopped filming. But anyways, it was a fun little challenge to try out. If you guys have any suggestions for different challenges coming up, hit them in the comments, and we'll give it a look, and maybe you'll see your challenge idea on a video coming up. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see y'all in the next one.